Aloha and how's it, everybody, and welcome back. I am your host, David Lee, and today I have my first guest, Senti. Senti, awesome. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, people, she was actually a guest on a former television show of mine. I will not say what network it was on, but it was kind of like a fitness show. But she was a guest on my show, and she talked about her product line, and she talked about her journey in fitness. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard this story, but I'm going to find out right now. We're going to recap a little bit, find out what's happened. So what has happened since the last time we spoke?
Since the last time we spoke, of course I had launched the business. The business is now a year old. So moving forward, we are actually formulating more now and getting the supplements in the stores of Las Vegas.
Which stores?
We are at Survival of the Fittest. We are at Spartan. Mm-hmm. We are also at a gym here in Las Vegas as well. So Unleash.
Okay.
And so we are actually trying to get more stores and doing more shows this year, sponsoring more athletes, and then just looking forward to 2018.
Yeah. All right.
So, and then I may step back on stage.
This is new. This is new. Last time we spoke, you told me that you were done.
I know.
It's calling you.
It is calling me, and every time I'm sponsoring a show, I always look at the competitors, and then I'm like, well, why not?
Yeah, I miss that.
The passion is still there, obviously, because I love fitness. Mm-hmm. I'm at the gym every day. If I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping, I'm at the gym or I'm working. So, I'm always at the gym. So why not see where my body has changed? I took a whole year off to focus on the business side of stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
And so now I'm thinking like, okay, I think I have made some gains, and now I can trim down and see where my body's at.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. So what show are you looking at or considering?
I'm gonna try a new territory. I'm gonna take myself to Texas because that's where I was born and raised. Okay. So I'm thinking April. I don't know yet, but I'm thinking April. We will see. Mm-hmm. Because I want a whole new fresh eye to look at me.
Okay.
So, like the judges here and stuff like that, they've seen me since 2011.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's not biased, obviously. Everybody has worked hard. Everybody trains hard. But I want to open up the new field of going back home where I can actually sponsor a show too as well. Mm-hmm. And compete on stage. So we will see. I always say I want to compete again, and then I'm like, okay, no, but I'm just, it's one of those things.
Yeah, that's the thing about competing. Like, when you're in prep, you ever find yourself thinking, you know what, I can't wait till this is over. I can't wait.
You're asking the person that loves to eat. I love to eat. If we're going anywhere, don't ask me. I will eat anything that's in front of me. I don't care. I love sweets. I love pancakes. I love it all. I just love food. And I struggle because I love food sometimes so much that I'm very blessed that my metabolism is just off the wall.
Yeah.
Because I eat like there's no tomorrow. I just love food. And there's no denying that I love food.
Wow. I wish I shared your passion for food, because I have to eat 10 ounces of protein with every meal a day, 4 times a day. And it's hard for me to get all that in. How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm always hungry. Like, I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm hungry. I'm like, I'm always hungry. And I think it's because I do so much throughout the day that my energy level is just like, okay, refeed me,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get up at 5 every day without the alarm clock. And once my feet hits the ground, I'm ready to go. Whoever has to lay in bed with me probably will hate me. Because I'm like, okay, let's go. Today's a new day. Let's go. Let's get this party going.
So why would you do that to yourself then? Put yourself through prep and say no to all the good food that you're gonna miss?
It's a mental challenge, really, more than anything. It's the fact that some people look at you like, man, how do you put yourself through that situation over and over and say you love it? It's really, your passion. It's your calling almost.
Yeah.
That, to be able to share that part of your world with everybody else, I feel.
Yeah, and you're a pretty seasoned competitor, right? I think you told me you put yourself through your first show.
Yeah, every show, I usually don't have a coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I just transform my own body and say, okay, this is what I need to do. And then I talk myself like, okay, there's no time to play. This is it. We got to go, And it's just about self-motivation. And then at the end of the day, it's me being accountable for me.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me calling up a coach and say, hey, you know what, I screwed up today. Hey, you know what, I didn't do my cardio today. No, I make myself accountable for what I want to accomplish.
Of course.
So at the end of the day, how hungry are you? That's the question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah. I would say always hungry. You eat your meal, you're like, yum, yum, yum. This is gonna be good for the next 10 minutes. And I'll be hungry all over again.
I know.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat. But okay, so I had a question I wanted to ask you. And you're a mom?
Of course I'm a mom. I'm a mom, and there's no excuse.
How are you gonna do all that? You're gonna prep. You're gonna run your business.
I am a multitask person. I will if there's 4 stoves, it's all 4 burners are going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as a single mom, there's no excuses. There's no excuses.
How many kids do you have?
I have one.
What?
I have one son, and that's my life, and that's my lifeline.
Yeah. Wow. Man, does he work out too?
Yeah, he actually does. He does jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
and
wow.
he does kickboxing. So, and I'm actually considering doing some sparring during my prep season for conditioning.
Mm.
I've seen people just to change up my cardio and stuff, and I think, just sparring and stuff it's good for your heart.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and I'm like, so if there's a person out there and you spar, you should hit me up, because I think I want to start doing that.
Hit her up, not hit her.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Let's get that right. Yeah.
So, going back to the competition thing, as far as what do you think? What what area do you think you need? Or are you looking to improve?
I have to improve my shoulder. That's for sure. I've seen many girls in my category go in where their shoulders are, broader and what have you. So I know that's one weak area that I have. At one point, my back was one of the things I had to work on. So, and there's always room for improvement. And that's the best thing about these competition is you're not looking for perfection, but you're looking to improve yourself every show.
Yeah.
Because nobody in the world is perfect. So you have to be able to accept that, too. And so that leads me to, wanting just to do things better and then having self-improvement. So pretty much, yeah.
Freaking awesome. So, everybody, this is Santi. How do you say your last name, Santi?
Long percent. Unless I marry a man with a shorter last name, I'll
Smith.
change it.
Please. Please. When we come back, we are going to talk about her supplement line and find out what else she's up to. All right? See you guys in a few.